get. I don't know if you get them. I get them. You want me to tell you the worst? Like, I had a huge computer problem last week. Pissed me off. It seems like once a year, Windows finds a way to, like, fuck me over. I've never been so mad in my life. It was bad enough that I decided to go back to Mac for work because I'm tired of dealing with the bullshit in Windows.
Yeah. I don't know anything about computers. They work, and sometimes they don't.
So, like,
And somehow I'm the tech support in my social studies department.
I
Mostly
had,
just because I'm young, so I get
yeah,
stereotyped.
I had like, I had a backup system that ran, like it ran like every night, and it would make them backups. It would put them on this 8 terabyte drive in the computer, right? And it would do like once a week it would do a full
Mhm.
backup, and then like every night it would do incrementals in between them. And so I had a thing pop up. I guess at some point, you know how Windows will sometimes be like, there was a problem with this drive and it needs to like scan it and it gets errors or whatever. I
I'm
guess
sure it's just annoying.
I didn't see that pop up, and then I installed a Windows update, and then the Windows update, I had to reboot the computer, and then when it came back up, it was like, please wait, we're checking your disk, and I was like, oh shit. And so then it had a problem with applying that update after it did that check disk, and it had to
Hmm.
uninstall the update and roll it back and reboot, and then it was fine. It booted back up, it was fine. And then, um, like I use Windows Subsystem for Linux, which is what I do most of my work with, and that is like a little thinly provisioned virtual machine that runs Linux and it's inside of Windows, right? And so the entirety of like that Linux computer's operating system files and everything is on a virtual hard drive file that's like a .vhdx file. It's like 300 gigs on my computer, right? I go to boot back up the Linux subsystem and it's like, oh, this your hard drive for this thing is corrupt. So I'm like, oh, no big deal. I have a backup system. I'll just restore that file from a backup, right? And so I try to restore that file from backup a couple times, and it fails like halfway through. And it's like weird errors, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm getting tired of dealing with it. I'll just restore my whole fucking computer back. Um, so I boot into my like little USB stick thing that I made to work with that recovery software, and I go to restore a backup, and it doesn't work either. But it failed like part of the way through. So like some of my hard drive was put back, but most of it wasn't. Crucially, Windows was not put back, and that meant that I couldn't get back into the computer at all. And then it was at that point when I started digging more into like why that backup failed that I discovered that that hard drive was going bad, and I didn't know it. And so these backup files were corrupted, and so I wasn't able to get I was able to get a lot of stuff back, was not able to get most things back. I was able to get like my user stuff back, but like Windows, like a lot of the Windows files are gone. That VHDX file, like only like 300 gigs of that were there, but then like that's not all of it, so it's not gonna work.
That
So
seems not
I
great.
was no, it was not. That was like my whole week last week. Um,
Oh,
was dealing with that basically. I'm so mad, and I spent so much time trying to like repair Windows just to like get back into the system, and it wouldn't work. And I'm just like, for all the freedom I get being on Windows, it is just not worth the pain in the ass that it seems to be a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like I was just like, because I'll tell you with a Mac, like you're more limited with stuff, but like it's really hard to fuck up a Mac where it won't boot. You know what I mean? You have to fucking try to do that. So
Yeah.
my work bought me a MacBook anyway, and I just never use it unless I travel. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking like everybody that I work with does it. I'm just gonna get a fucking Thunderbolt dock, and I'm gonna just use this MacBook, and that's what I did. But I'm mad about it. None of you asked, by the way. I just had to share my plight.
It's okay. I mean,
We're here to
you're
listen to you bitch and
yeah.
moan and complain.
Well, I didn't. I wouldn't say bitch. You know, I don't know why Nikki had to be so harsh. But,
I mean, I
What?
am bitching, but
but
That's how it is,
I
you
mean,
know.
it's
I'll
a bitch of
put it.
it's a bitch of a situation though.
What do you think I listen to at lunch every single day of my entire life?
Oh, the professors crying about.
Teachers, they're not professors.
They don't profess shit.
Uh,
We don't have doctorates, you
you're
know.
not
We don't
professionals.
do research. No,
That's
no.
not what
That's
professor means. Professor is like they profess things.
Oh, they
Professors
prophecy.
don't care about kids. They care about content,
Yeah, which is
Content.
you could say
which
it's
is
better.
totally valid in a college setting. Totally valid in a college setting.
Yeah, I think that the children should be allowed to fail. If they want.
Um, yeah. No, I kind of like. I'm not. Here's the way I see it. I'm
I
gonna
think it's a
try to
free
make it.
country.
I'm gonna try to make it so that you don't fail, and I'm gonna try and work with you. But like, there's only so much effort I can give you without you giving me any back
I mean, I
before I
failed
say,
exactly
"Hey,
one time.
I tried."
Like you can,
and I
teach it to them, but you can't understand it for them. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like I can teach you and I can help you work through the work that we have. But if you refuse my help multiple times,
Yeah.
there's only so much I
Can
can
be
do
Yeah. Yeah.
to get you a D.
It's
Like that's
probably
all we're trying to do.
probably very frustrating when you have kids who you know are smart enough to do the work, they just won't.
Oh, it is. It's the worst. It's the
That's
worst.
more
It's like
frustrating than the kids that are like won't do the work but are also too stupid to probably do it
yeah.
anyway.
If you're dumb and you're dumb, that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, you know, we need garbage men. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah.
If you're dumb because you choose to be dumb, that pisses me off.
Yeah. That was me for a lot of high school, but I was really just dumb because I had undiagnosed ADD, and so like I just wouldn't try. Didn't know that until later, but
I was just lazy,
yeah, that's what they said I was too. That's what my
yeah.
dad used to say I was, and then he,
And I couldn't concentrate. But I never went to a doctor to
yeah,
just say if I had the ADD or whatever shit.
I didn't do that until I was like 19 or 20 years old. It kind of makes me mad because like it made such a difference, and I know if I had done that, I would have been like I don't know where my life would have ended up. But I'm very
Yeah.
happy with where my life is now, and if all that bullshit is what it took to get it where it is now, I wouldn't want to change anything. So
They did prescribe you something, no?
yeah,
Adderall.
yeah. I have Vyvanse is what I take like
Oh,
daily. That's like my extended release, and that's basically Adderall. It's just like a different kind of Adderall. And then I have like a prescription for 20 milligram Adderall that I can use if like my Vyvanse wears off, like before the end of the day.
so how you know you
You
need
just
it?
know. You
No,
just
they.
know.
I had to go through a very lengthy like
Oh, I
evaluation
thought you were talking about
process.
the second pill in the day, the 20 milligram. You just know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That
So
one you just know.
I had to go through like I want to say it took me 13 months from start to finish, including the time that I had to like wait for appointments and shit like that. But they made me do like a bunch of different psychological evaluations and different like exams that I had to take. One it was like a 300 question written exam, just about like different like emotional things about yourself to try and like I guess like get a baseline of like how I was emotionally. And then there were other like then I had like a thing they gave me like a laminated piece of paper with a shape in it, and they gave me all these colored blocks, and they're like use these blocks to fill in that shape, and they would like see how your like thinking was and how long it would take you to do that. And then there was another one where it was like you had to look at a screen, and if it was a number that popped up on the screen, you had to hit like the left arrow key, and if it was a letter, you had to hit the right arrow key, and they would just flash it for a second, and then they would like gradually get faster and faster in between them until you would fuck up. and they would like see how long it would take you to fuck up and that. And then I had to take an IQ test as part of that. There was a lot of stuff I had to do, and then I had to speak with a therapist for a while too. It was a process to be able to like, because it's a controlled substance. The medicine is.
Yeah. The problem that I have with that I think that they're not doing it strong enough for people. Like they're not making it too difficult because I got a coworker that supposedly he needed the Adderall for whatever reason,
Mm-hmm.
and he right now is in jail because he was snorting the fuck out of this Adderall.
Yeah. So the thing with that is that the process that you're supposed to follow, is pretty rigorous. Like what I went through, I would say like is very rigorous. However, once you become a doctor, legally you have the ability to write those prescriptions for people, and there's nobody who's like really watching you to make sure that you are forcing people to go through all those steps before you write them that prescription. So if you find a doctor who's like who doesn't like really care to put you through all that stuff, then you can still get it pretty easily. It's the same way like, medical marijuana is legal in a lot of states, and there are doctors that you can go to and just be like, oh, I get anxiety sometimes, and they'll write you a prescription for marijuana, even though it's technically that's like not rigorous enough of a standard for that. Like it's definitely not what the law intended, but that's what happens. So there are doctors you can find everywhere that'll do that for you. The same way that we had such a problem with opioid addiction in this country was like.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, doctors get a lot of freedom in that regard. Like once you graduate medical school, like and are able to start prescribing medications, like there's not a lot of like. I mean, there's some oversight, like doctors get given DEA numbers, and so when you do like when you give somebody a prescription for a controlled substance, there is a the DEA number is something they'll use to like track how much of a like controlled substance you're writing for people, and if you're writing too much of it, the DEA will come and talk to you. But if you're not like abusing your power as a doctor and writing like a shit ton of the stuff when you shouldn't be, then you probably are gonna get it fly under the radar.
Yeah, it's crazy. He was like 18-year-old.
Yeah.
He just finished high school. He was gonna go to college, and
He's probably not in jail for snorting it. He's in jail probably for selling it to people. Is that what he was doing? Was selling it to people?
No, he actually fucked up, and he got addicted to that, and then he was doing it on work, and then he went to another route. He was homeless. They fired him.
Yeah.
And he was doing
meth like that. My night was pretty free. What changed?
On the street.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened?
So then he got on other stuff too, I imagine, at that point.
Yeah, yep. And it's just crazy how all it took is just
that's what happened with a lot, or that's what happened with a lot of people with the opioid stuff, is they got addicted to the pain medicine first, and then when their doctor like stopped prescribing it to them, because they did start cracking down on that at a federal level on the pain medicine. When they couldn't get their pain medicine anymore, they started going for stuff like heroin and shit like that to replace it. And
okay. That happened to Hannah's brother.
Did he want some heroin? I keep getting kicked. Hold on.
Oh, you should try and not get kicked then.
Yeah, don't get kicked.
Just tell the PlayStation to stop doing that.
In a video game.
Let me try that next. Hold on. Hey, cuz.
Hello. Nicholas.
What do you want, Lansy?
You're gonna start like that immediately?
You're my friend tonight. On Thursday night, you're my enemy.
You know what? I hope you slip and fall, but do not hit your head too hard. But you just fall, Just like, for fuck's sake, I fell. Yeah.
Lansy, brother.
Just that you're pissed off for the rest of the night that you just fell.
You gotta think on it. You gotta sit on
That's
it.
that's what I want to happen to you.
Hope
I want
roll
you to just
your
like
ankle
kind of
walking
ruin
straight.
your day. Just kind of.
Yeah. Just an inconvenience for you. You know?
Slip and fall going up the stairs in front of your school, in front of a bunch of kids.
Lansy, my brother.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He just laugh at you for the rest of your time.
What do you mean,
Called
brother?
him my brother. Oh,
Whoa.
What do you mean by that? No,
I don't really know him like that. Well,
Wow.
So I've been watching that show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they just keep making up shit. I swear to God.
Yeah, where are you now?
I'm in season 4, so now the world is all the nuclear reactors are melting down.
Oh, yeah. Prime Fire is
Season
coming,
4,
right?
what?
Prime Fire, yeah. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
This is,
like,
this
they're
is,
just scraping the bottom.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
I'm watching the 100.
Oh my god.
they're milking. They're milking.
They're already
Bro,
milking it. They're
That show was so like it was, bro. What could go wrong went wrong. And
Have you watched it completely, Adam?
Yes, I finished it. I watched the whole thing.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
they cooked,
it is
but then they kind of milked. I think for season 4 is the last one.
It's
Really
season
like-
4, and it already feels like they're milking.
Yeah.
And
Bro,
I'm
I mean,
like,
after this, it's gonna get real weird for a little bit.
I almost.
let's go.
Lazy, have you watched all of it?
I'm not gonna wait forever for.
I'm only on season 4.
He's in season 4, and I did not finish the last season because I was just like, what the
Last season,
what's
guy,
happening?
bruh, it got a little wacky, a little goofy.
Not even wacky. That shit was just straight up. What am I watching?
I'm also
I'm
like,
like, what is going on?
I'm also really questioning.
I can't say everything I want to say because I'm gonna spoil it for Nikki.
How many of the characters that I like are they gonna kill, and like keep the characters that I don't like? Like, why are the characters that I don't like the ones
Watching
that
Game of Thrones all the time.
like they're the ones that live? Like Jaha gets to live and Murphy gets to live, but like we kill all the cool ones. You know, like we kill Finn so early. Poor guy.
And all my homies hate Clark.
It was
Honestly,
Clark is infuriating. Does somebody ever set up for me?
Yeah, Clark and Bellamy are never gonna die.
Yes,
Clearly,
yes, please.
But like at the same
42,
time,
30.
they make
Give
the
me 1
most
second.
frustrating
Sorry?
decision.
42-30.
42-30. Yes.
You can do 80-20 or 60-40. I saw a lot of them with 80-20, but I didn't like it. But it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
-1, -1, 0.02, 0.12, or 0.14. Probably.
-1. Yeah.
So yeah, one tick off on the front and rear camera.
Of right. Yeah.
Yep. 0.02, and then I'm doing 0.12, but most people have 0.14.
Okay.
Split the difference.
Yep. Then I have 40-30, 10-3,
Mhm.
34-37.
Good.
53%. I'm running no tire pressures, but I saw AW setup had substantial tire pressure. But I'm not sure if that is.
I had the Jazz on there.
Yeah, I don't know if you had like data that backed that up or not, but I'm running none.
Understand? Do you have data that backs that up?
No, I don't. But I know if I go minimum, that I won't have any problems.
Okay, understandable.
Do you have data to back yours up?
I do not have data to back mine up. Not this time.
Alright, cool. Well, we will find out.
We both gonna find out
We both gonna find out.
together. Lansy,
Yes.
Swung for the fences.
after not doing Australia and just leaving in the middle of Austria, I have a chance to finish second in the championship.
Yeah. I mean, if I DNF twice and you score 50 points, you win the championship.
Who knows?
'Cause
You
I-
might do a all-time choke. That would be the biggest choke of all time.
No.
And you should look into that. Bro, I was like fully on Supercross, like sitting there on my phone.
I've done 0 laps and it shows.
Well, that's sad.
I think you can get away with 2 more clicks of tire pressure across the board at least.
I did not cook at all.
That is terrible little sector.
Man, I'm definitely not gonna cook. This F2 cars are
Say?
difficult. He's
Don
in my
Murphy,
chat.
man.
He in my
Oh.
chat. He in my chat, man. He's
Tell him he's a
me.
bitch.
Well, you just told him yourself, so.
Right, yeah, that's true.
This.
Well, at least he knows.
Bro, Murphy. Yo, like lazy, Murphy.
He's such a
Yo, bruh. Lazy, do you remember Blood Rainer?
Sorry?
You remember Blood Rainer from that show?
Bruh. Yeah, but he's not there yet, I think.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Say-
But
That's what I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about characters.
That is one of the best parts of the series for sure.
Yeah, that was amazing. I was like, it could end right here. Like them coming
Yeah,
back on.
that was the she's what
It feels like to
Say
me
tried to
every
say
single
something about
time.
you and YouTube censored it in the chat. They'll just have to put it in the
Yes.
Discord, man.
It
Yes,
seems
yes,
that
yes.
every single time that Murphy starts to like redeem himself, he tries to steal some shit. Like every single time, he just like goes down the path again, and it feels like Bellamy and Clark, their moral compass isn't evolving. It's just like very random. Like the decisions
It's
that they
all
make
over the place.
seem to not make much sense.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, because you're at season 4, so you're Clark. The only thing Clark's been doing is ruining stuff and doing things that she wants. Because
Yes.
first of all, she killed everyone in Mount Wither. All right.
Yes.
And she
yes.
didn't bat an eye.
Like
she didn't care at
killed-
all.
She killed 350 people, and then every single time that it's like one-on-one, she's like, "Oh, I could never kill that person."
She does
It's
so
like,
much fucked
shut
up
up.
shit, and then blames it on. They didn't give me a choice. I had to save you guys.
What was I supposed to do? What do you mean? What you
That
supposed
shit
to do?
Pisses me the fuck. I was watching that series, and they want you to root for her, but she's just very unlikable.
Bruh, and then I know Nikki, you not here,
All
but
right,
the
y'all ready?
end. Yeah, I'm ready. The end, bruh. Like, I was like, all my homies hate Clark. Like I felt it in my soul. Like when she,
So she
God.
doesn't
The
get a
ending?
redemption arc.
Not the, like the super ending. It was
She's
like,
just
how are y'all? Why are y'all
screaming
giving her a
through.
good ending? She doesn't deserve this at all.
She got a redemption ending at the end of season 4, where they should have ended the series, maybe.
Yes, that's what.
That was a good ending.
I
And
agree.
then
That's what I'm saying. It's
they milked. They
then
milked
they
like
milked.
crazy.
milked hard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
You in your last great season. So I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I
after
can't wait
this
to
is
watch.
like,
I'm gonna still
what
watch
happened?
the rest of it. You know, like of course I have to
Yeah,
watch the rest of it.
it's for sure watchable. But
Okay,
you
that's
you
good.
realize like, they're just doing stuff.
Well, it's like when are they gonna kill the rest of the characters that I actually like Raven and Monty? Like how long do they have left? I don't know. They're probably gonna die. You know, they just found out that Raven's gonna have a stroke, so she's probably gonna die before the season's over now. Great.
It's about to get a stroke. I don't. You just finished Alice, right? What's her name? The AI?
Allie. Yeah, that was
Allie.
season 3. Which, first of all, that shit was all like, what are we doing here?
That shit was brave. Let's say that it was brave to try. I did like the concept, but
the
execution
concept,
was
but there was
horrible.
so much
yeah,
going
I
on.
also like the concept.
And I think the thing that's the most
Yeah.
interesting is like all the history and like, okay, now you're talking about the first commander. Let's talk more about like the chain of commanders, and then we just completely disregard it.
And they
Okay,
give you
that doesn't
info
matter
and then do not elaborate at all. That's
Yeah, like they give
that's
you
so
much-
annoying.
They give you so much background. I'm like, all right, we're done with that.
Yeah, it's
So
like
we're-
no, I want to hear about it. Like, tell me more about Becca. Like that stuff's interesting.
Give me more.
And they're like, nope, we're just gonna kill everybody that you care about and then keep moving. Well, they did kill Pike, you know, which I feel
Oh,
like
really?
he got.
My front wing, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It felt like
okay.
Pike. It felt like Pike got a little bit of a redemption, and then they killed him as soon as he got redemption. It's like okay.
Yeah, but like
still a bad guy.
he got killed in
Don't worry
like
about it,
the.
Sight.
Well, I don't know remember how he got killed, but I do think he was killed by Octavia, right?
We're cooking. Look at that
I
purple
think so.
job right there. Purple.
Yeah, Octavia.
I mean,
killed
he
him.
should be.
Also,
because
that shit just happened. Octavia got stabbed
Good
and then
luck.
thrown off a cliff, and then she just lived. Like,
Yes,
wow.
Oh yeah.
As soon as she
She's
fell off
him.
the cliff, as soon as
Yeah,
she fell
not
off the
for
cliff,
real.
I'm like, there's no way they're gonna kill her. You know, like there's gonna be some bullshit. But I can't believe that she just lived.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, she's him. She's
you
him.
got
She's him
pushed
for
into
sure.
me, and then we were stuck together, and I couldn't get
Jesus
off of you.
Christ, it's like,
So I was next to you.
not you. I was like everybody. Just
Yeah, we were.
ping pong.
Yeah, it was pretty tight in there.
So she's
What the
him.
hell?
I mean, we lived.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I love how indestructible these cars are sometimes.
They just take a beating.
They take a beating.
My tires were so cold at the start. I gave race day the old do-si-do.
Bro, Ray almost lost to that left-hander, and I like got out of it. I was like, I'm good. I don't want to run anymore.
It's not worth it.
I want to
die.
Yeah, big. I choose life guy. But every time I think about going for it, he has a moment, and I'm where you know what, I'm good.
You know what? I'm just not gonna go for it here.
I'll try again some other time. At your convenience.
Man, I'm struggling.
Yeah, but you're on the struggle bus right now. I need you to figure it out.
Doesn't matter, VAR are champs.
The last time I did Brazil, I fucking yeeted it into the wall.
You could do
It was,
that.
I was so tired that night. I couldn't react to that little snap.
That was such a fun day. I hated that race.
You weren't in there.
Hate is such a strong word. You should not use it.
You weren't
Oh,
in
did
there.
you have it? You had it in coleslaw? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was talking about Midwest because he had a shitty race.
Like,
Yeah, Nikki.
But he didn't DNF.
I didn't know he. Okay, whatever.
I thought he was about
Did I
to
break early there?
Nah, race. I mean, Ray
I'm
just
not-
broke great.
Oh.
He's trying to send people to the shadow realm. How you doing?
Trying to cook, but
You burning? Burnt it.
yeah. I got a lifetime ban in the kitchen.
Whee! Need some slipstream? I got you.
Thank you.
Oh, he didn't care. He want to win.
Damn.
Okay, well, race over.
Long orange car on the wall.
Down and pass it around.
Now I'm going to be doing nothing for the rest of the race.
I wonder what.
Yeah, it's a sprint, but I'm
Okay, so
not going to be
we're
doing
leading
anything for 10
by
laps now.
1.5 seconds.
I wonder what race day wings on.
They're not really high. Or really low, I think.
Yeah, probably the 10 is long. I got 40-25.
I have whatever Shooter said.
Yeah, 42-30.
I hit the grass.
Not the wall.
Yeah, you might have to bump that brake bias up, man. These cars are little.
No, I hit the grass. On the
On the
left.
entry.
Huh?
He hit it on the entry, like the grass on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Hi, Nikki. Look at us, huh?
Champions.
We're just taking our time to thank the fans.
Yeah, you know, give them an all show. Can we talk about how crazy it is for this fucking blonde-haired lady to be like, blood must not have blood, but also have the nickname the Commander of Death? I mean, like, who do you think you are?
She's cooking.
It's like Osama bin Laden coming on the radio and saying, hey, it's bad to fucking have planes run into buildings. Not cool, guys.
Well, he didn't fly 'em.
Yeah, and he also wouldn't lie, so what's your problem with him? Because, Nikki, it is correct, it is not nice to fly planes into buildings, right? You agree with that, right?
Or no? Do you not agree? I mean,
Yeah, this is your moment to tell her, Nikki. Getting awfully quiet right now.
I'm a big fan of 9/11. Is what I mean.
Interesting.
Did you all see that Jay
What?
Schlatt clip where somebody bought him a jersey with the number 9/11 on it? On the
Yeah.
back it said Bin Laden, and it was signed
Yeah.
by somebody.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's from
Oh.
New York, and they got him a fucking signed Bin Laden jersey. He was like, who signed it?
Yeah, that's what I read. Who signed it? Who said? Oh yeah, what I said.
I love his
That's
9/11
Bin Laden's
bits.
rookie jersey.
His 9/11 bits are so funny because
I
he's
know.
always like talking about it like he was, you know, like he was there. It's like he's my age, so he was like a year old. Like,
Yeah. Like,
Like,
I remember
yeah.
it, but...
yeah, but he doesn't.
And I was still young. I was like in 4th grade.
It's always weird. I'm watching his videos. He's like a month older than me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange.
Looks
He has
way older.
he has more money than I'll ever have.
You don't know that.
No, I know that.
You don't.
I'm an educator. I know that.
No, you don't.
Nancy,
Yeah, you're
I've
right.
been
I
looking
could
at
be a
Liam
TikToker.
Law.
I
Like,
should-
what did I go wrong?
I should become a TikToker, like teacher TikToker. Those are all the rage.
All you gotta do is just watch TikToks. You make a lot of money.
True.
Just like film
True.
yourself watching TikToks like he does. But I think you can only do that once you get like a little bit of a fan base.
Once I'm already famous, yeah. So first I need someone to create another SMP Live, and then I need the person that creates it to become to get into a pedophilia scandal, so that all of his fans, completely abandon him, and then just become my fans and my friends' fans, and then I become rich and famous.
You can find somebody that can do that.
Jeez.
What?
Goodness.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, probably, but
Am I? The Catholics and the evangelicals, man, they can't
Lindsay?
do it for kids.
Yes.
This meetup between us all, I know obviously you won't be there, but the meetup that is about to happen after the game Saturday is probably the most unlikeliest, I don't know what you call a group of four.
Yeah,
But-
how are you going to explain to your other friends in real life how the fuck you know us?
I mean,
a man from Wisconsin, a man from
You got
Kentucky,
two
and a man
pasty
from
ass
Indiana.
two pasty ass white boys, and then one vaguely looking Italian white boy.
a history teacher, an atheist, a Christian, and an Italian walk into a bar. It's a crazy combo.
It sounds like a setup for a joke, for real.
Oh boy.
Hey, so I'm listening to Marshall Pruitt's podcast. A reporter, mostly IndyCar and sports cars, IMSA, right? He says that the grapevine is that, you're aware that Grosjean is suing Andretti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The grapevine is that if he has a ride next year, it will be with Juncos Hollinger.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get to see him put cars into walls. They'll just be green instead of yellow.
That's nice,
I
actually.
thought,
Although
I
the
thought he
yellow
was
was easy
driving.
to see.
I thought he was driving for Lamborghini and IMSA.
No, he's signed for Lamborghini's hypercar project in WEC,
WEC, my bad. WEC. My bad.
but I don't know if that's this year, in 24, or if that's in 25.
It's 20. It's 25. I thought
Yeah,
that's
so he needs a ride for 24.
okay.
And the most likely ride is Juncos, but they don't have a third car, so I don't know if that means that they bring a new car, or if that means that ILOT has to find another ride. Which would be a damn shame because ILOT's really good.
Yeah.
But if he could find a better seat, it'd be good for him, I guess. But Juncos did just partner with McLaren.
Yeah. I saw
So,
that.
so now they're going to get some resources. They're going to be Chevy's third team now. So that's good for them. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe Strauss.
Maybe they just bring another car and Grosjean gets that.
Man, the beginning of the season for Romain looked so promising, and then it just
Well, yeah,
Sure.
that's why he had a contract. He had signed a contract with Andretti, because the first part of the season looked like he absolutely deserved an extension. It was a no-brainer. And then the second half of the season happened, and then Andretti kind of got cold feet.
it was a no-brainer that he shouldn't get a contract extension.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, DHL left Andretti. They went to Chip.
Yeah.
Pruitt thinks that that'll be for the 10 car, probably,
You
which
said
makes
this is
the most
Scott
sense.
Pruitt's? You said this is Scott Pruitt's
No,
podcast? Oh,
Marshall Pruitt.
okay.
He's like, if
Whoa.
if
This
there
is
is
Scott
if there is a
Pruitt.
rumor in IndyCar and Marshall Pruitt says something about it, he's probably right. He
Yeah.
knows what he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he's like Adam Schefter when it comes to NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Pruitt, I
He's
take
locked-
his,
he's
I take
locked
I
in.
take Pruitt's word for it. So he thinks that the 10 car will be running the DHL livery, which I think makes the most sense for DHL. If they're pulling their money from Andretti and giving it to Ganassi, they're going to want to sponsor the guy that just won a championship.
True.
I think it makes the most sense.
Is he not going to rock the number one? Is Pelosi going to
Taking
be
care
10?
of them.
Yeah, I don't think no one really runs the one. I know that Newgarden did it when he won,
Of course he did.
but Pelot didn't do it last time, so I doubt he'll do it this time.
Of course the Gordon Randall won.
It was the first time an American had won the IndyCar championship in a while, so
He's
you
not
know,
an American, he's a dickhead.
he's from Tennessee.
Yeah, I know.
He's a large
I
man.
stand by what I said.
He is a
Large
big
man.
dude.
He'd be in the weight.
He'd be turning left better than just about anybody on the planet.
Yeah, you can't cover up how much of a massive piece of shit he is.
What do you feel about Scott McLaughlin?
New Zealand.
He did cost Romain Grosjean his first win.
He did. But
Since,
he
like,
wasn't as much of a
2011.
dick about it as Newgarden was.
I
Whenever
suppose.
Newgarden crashed in Music City. That's
Yeah,
what
people
right there did.
peop- people crash in Nashville. It's kind of what they do.
It wasn't that. It was how he responded to it. Like, so blatantly in the wrong, it was just like, nah, fuck him. Like, oh, you're a piece of shit. I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
forever.
People
Only
really-
bad things happen to you.
People really don't like Roman
I know.
in the
I know they
IndyCar
don't.
circle.
And I'm not gonna act like that's unfounded.
We can't see her. We can't definitely.
You know, I'm not gonna act like Roman
Nowhere.
isn't, a few crayons short of a whole box sometimes. Like, I saw what he did the first time he went to Portland. You know.
The like all the stuff with like the reason that Alexander Rossi doesn't like him, I think is all fair. Like, other than the fact that Alex didn't like how much media attention he was getting, like that's just like, well, of course he's gonna get a lot of media attention. He almost died.
Yeah.
But like the on-track stuff that happened between Rossi and Grosjean, like most of it was Grosjean's fault, so I understand why you'd be frustrated about that.
Grosjean does some stupid stuff on track. I like him mainly just because like of his attitude off the track. I think he's a pretty chill dude most of the time. He makes some really stupid decisions though.
Yeah, he would have a
But
win
he
if it
seems like
wasn't
a
for a
nice
lot of
guy.
stupid shit. I don't
And I
know.
like the way he says puncture. He's like, puncture.
I think this year I'm gonna actually watch Indy Lights because that one dude,
What's
I
up?
can't remember his name.
Sounds like a cigarette.
It's
It does.
Yeah.
it's
Indy Lights
F2.
Slims.
It's F2, but for
Oh,
IndyCar.
so you claim to be a fan of the sport, but you don't even watch the feeder series? That's interesting.
I don't watch F2.
Do you watch F2?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Dude,
good for you. I don't
all the
watch
time.
F2. Sometimes I watch the highlights
Yeah, sometimes
for
I watch
F2.
the highlights, yeah. The cars
like,
do
if
sound
I'm-
really good
If I'm really bored, I might watch the race. Or like if I hear that someone that I like wins a race, I'll watch it. Or like random ones occasionally. Like when I heard that Sargent had pole in Austria last year, I was like, well, I'm gonna watch that. And then he
You
won.
talking
so
about
that was
Indy
cool.
Lights or Indy Next?
It's Indy Lights. Don't call it Indy Next. That's stupid.
But it's Indy
though.
Next.
Man,
It's Indy NXT now.
Oh, NXT. Lanesy now I started talking my language. I said
like
Yeah.
NXT.
No, it's
No.
like WWE.
It's Jamie Chadwick time. That's what it is.
Yes, Jamie Chadwick finished last amongst all full-time competitors. Do with that what you will.
yeah, Bay-Dub.
You say that?
So
Yeah, my controller was empty. That was crazy.
I can't remember what the guy's name is.
You said what?
He won USF 2000.
LeBron James.
He was the first black man to win a USF 2000.
Black man? Easy
Yes.
with the words there, buddy.
What? He's the first African American to win.
Can't be saying that.
What would you prefer someone to refer to you as?
It's like Miles
Just Dutch or
Who, me?
yeah.
Indy NXT.
Probably.
How could I, as a Caucasian, describe you racially to someone else?
If you to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
His
if you
name is
just
Miles
say
Rowe.
if you just say the basketball people, they'll understand.
Don't.
Noted.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And
Okay.
they could also think that you're like, you know, from the Czech Republic or wherever it is over there that them people come
They
from.
could, they could, you know,
Slavs,
but
Slavs.
trust me, they wouldn't.
They will. They won't. The basketball people.
They won't.
They'll know. They'll know.
I feel like you guys are setting me up. I feel like that's.
And
gonna
if you
go
and if they
bad.
don't understand,
I think
you
they're
can
gonna
always just say.
understand. I think they are definitely going to understand, and I think that that's actually going to be the problem, if I'm being honest.
They're gonna understand too well.
I think that they're going to probably assume some other things from that choice of words that I'm not going to want them to assume.
So
That
anyway,
might
I want to
lead
watch.
to me get my ass beat. You wouldn't be setting me up to get my ass beat.
That's
would
part
you,
of the
Andy?
journey, though.
Oh, is it? I don't know if that's a journey I want to go on.
Yeah, but you only know it when you finish it. So.
I would be finished for sure. I'd be a done cooked turkey.
Sheree, do you want my tire pressure, or does everybody want my tire?
Mine ended up working out all right.
Did it work?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, it
know
worked.
this.
What you do?
Let me tell you, best buddy.
Tell me, buddy.
22.8 on the front. Here's the kicker.
Yes.
22.3 on the rear.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it too.
You need help, but I'm gonna do
Need
it.
help?
You need help, but I'm gonna do it. There you go.
Yeah, you need help.
That's the
But you
spirit.
was cooking.
Man, that's ridiculous. All right, I'll try.
What'd you say on the front?
We'll put that thing on there.
22.8.
What did you? 22.8.
Minimum.
Okay, fuck it, we ball.
22.8 on the front, 22.3 on the rear. Let's cook, baby.
So anyway, I'm gonna try and watch Indy Lights this year because I want to see if I wanna see Miles
that's where we
Rowe
were.
be great.
All right, you guys ready?
Who? Miles Morales.
Miles Rowe is his name. He won the USF 2000 championship
What was the
last
rear?
year.
22.
That's cool. What is he? Spider-Man?
5?
No,
Was it 22.5? AD,
So he's
on the rear.
he's not the coolest Miles.
That's like maxed out.
It's really high.
He
Yeah.
he
What
drives
was it
race
on the rear?
cars.
What was on the rear again, guys?
He's
Yeah, but he
probably
doesn't-
gonna be an Indy
He
car.
doesn't swing through.
22.3
He doesn't
on the
swing
rear.
through downtown New York
22.3 on the
though.
rear. Okay.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
he'll probably be an IndyCar, not this year because he's gonna be in Indy Lights, but the year after.
Is he that good?
Yeah. Plus
So,
Penske's, he's backed by
There's
Penske.
a Dutch prospect on his way to Ferrari. 15 years old.
What's his last name?
So we're just.
Verstappen?
That's why I was like, oh god!
No.
Y'all grow up in a
was-
lab over there.
it was-
One day it's gonna come to light that you all grow up in a lab.
The
Nick
name is
Reese.
Lammers. Rene Lammers. 15 years.
Is he
So-
cooking?
We're gonna be. I guess he's signed. Well, from what I heard, he signed for Ferrari. So
Checks are good.
So
what
he's
I'm
gonna be
what I'm thinking is five
Yeah. So he's
So
never
five
gonna
more
race.
years of
He hates
max.
himself.
5 more years of max, and then we're gonna see this guy.
So
It's-
you're
that-
telling
that'll-
me 15 to 20 more years of the Dutch national anthem?
Yeah.
Sounds like a prison sentence.
Yeah.
No,
What?
that's what you need.
Your people
Oh.
escaped one type of slavery.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Your people?
Yo, what?
Yes.
What do you mean by that, brother?
African Americans.
African
Americans.
Americans. Why are they African? Why are they not just Americans like you? Why they gotta be African Americans?
Well, I don't have a good answer for you.
That's a bit weird, don't you think?
Why can't I just be comfortable in my blackness?
You both
Call me
you were
black.
both born there, yet one is an African American. That's a bit weird.
I mean, I didn't make the census form,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, but you did use the term, so.
I did because that's
Yeah,
what's on
my-
the form.
Mine just says white.
Yeah, but
That's the box I fill in. The
Yeah.
box I fill in.
Whoa!
Sometimes it says Caucasian.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did y'all
Yeah.
see that?
Yeah, I
He
did.
just tried to take me out, and he did.
The box that I fill in is white or non-Hispanic
White, non-Hispanic. Yeah,
Yeah.
they group
Just to
all
make sure
of
that-
the Spanish people in as Hispanic, basically. Anybody who speaks Spanish is Hispanic, basically.
Which is, you
That's
know,
like a pretty broad fucking brush to fucking paint with there.
it's not totally wrong though.
He talking about some oops. Hey, check this out. Hey, Lance, check
Superb
that.
parking
Ooh.
there, mate. Let's
Brother
go.
said,
We get
oops.
the edge.
Oopsie.
Round
Wait,
drivers
what's that?
and the lights go out.
Oopsie daisy.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming
Oopsie
up now. Be
poopsie.
patient.
Born to say oopsie daisy, forced to say, my bad, G.
Huh?
Look, guys.
You heard me. Clark.
And it's go, go, go.
What's he doing? He's really aggressive, bro. He needs this win. Oh,
I knocked Callie back straight. He's cool.
And I'm gonna knock
Oh.
him. Thanks. Well, to the rear with me. I should have never gone to the outside of turn one.
Yeah, man, these
Yeah, I
tires
learned my
are
lesson last time.
These tires are undrivable, man.
Are they cold?
Yeah, it's super cold, man. Ice cold.
You're as cold as ice, willing to sacrifice.
Won't change much, buddy. Como se dice, it changes everything.
I'm just bad in these cars. There's no two ways around it.
and that's okay.
Same.
You know?
No, it's not okay.
It is, Sneaky. You won a championship, buddy.
Got carried, but you know, we move. The history books won't
No,
show
you
that I got
didn't.
carried.
You know, Shelly got carried. That's who got carried.
Shelly was full time.
Yes,
Hey, I forgot Shelly agreed to do this.
I drafted
Yeah.
her. But I told him, man, like, I was like, man, show up when you want to, bro. I drafted you so you know, like, you got, like, a space to show up whenever you want. Like, we ain't forget about you. And, like, I meant that, like, wholeheartedly.
You're right.
Did you kiss him while you were at it?
No, I didn't.
I'd kiss Shelly. For sure.
I will.
Lips.
He probably
Oh,
needs
whoa.
it, you know.
Did you just assume his needs?
I always won gay chicken when I was in high school because I just go all the way every time because I knew I wouldn't do it.
Oh, I stopped paying attention. Well, I didn't die. I can't believe my car is still together.
Teddy's on lower wings.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
I want to see if I can make race day make.
Just start talking about how Chase Elliott isn't that good, and that his championship is fraudulent. It'll get in his head.
Julia, I assume you listen to Nirvana.
I have. I don't like listen to them often, but I've listened to them.
True. When the other day I just found this song they have called "Dumb."
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what they say about assuming?
Huh?
You know what they say about assuming?
I mean, he was right though. I mean, I
He
don't
plays a
know that
guitar.
song. I know that song, "Rape Me," and
Oh.
"Heart-Shaped Box," and "Lithium," and "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Yeah,
Okay, well,
yeah.
that one's just cheating.
Well, I
That's about-
saved that one for last so you would know. You know what? Fuck you.
I asked
Smells like bitch. More like it.
I asked
If I piss
I'm
off
like-
Shreya
I
real
thought, like,
good,
football
he
boys gotta
won't
put
talk
that
to
on.
me at all.
Play that.
I'll be stuck at this game only talking to Dace.
Dude, have you known me to go 5 minutes without talking? Really never.
Also true. You know, when it's quiet, I need to fill the dead air. It's just how I'm wired. That's why I teach. I like to hear myself talk.
Six seconds.
The last 2 days, I lectured for 45 hours straight
Slowly gaining on the car in front, trying to
within
keep
U.S.
up with
history.
momentum.
It was pretty brutal.
Like a filibuster.
It's pretty much. It's because I'm ahead of the other two teachers and I need to fill time, so it is exactly a filibuster. we wanna keep pace with each other, and I am like just kind of done with the stuff that they were doing, so we are just killing time.
So who's teaching too quick, or are they teaching too slow?
I am. One of them
You're
I
too
would say
quick?
is teaching. Yes, that's usually how new teachers are. Is that we get through material faster because we just. Honestly, we're just
You can't be
figuring
bothered to
stuff out.
teach them. Oh,
no, just figuring stuff out, figuring out pacing.
yeah.
It's the number one thing that like young teachers have problems with is just that like pacing is not it's not down yet. I think one of the three of us, I'm going too fast. Then one teacher's going too slow. The other one's probably closer to right.
We've lost A-Dub.
Rip.
Did he get kicked?
Approaching the pit
I
window,
didn't
they're
see
gonna
him.
be on mediums.
I haven't seen
Is he
him
just-
say.
Is he just seriously locked in?
Because he's losing time. Well, no, they're not losing time actually. They're just battling, I think.
Whoa. Interesting spin.
Explain it.
I don't know. Could be the tire pressures. Did you do A-Dub's tire pressures?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. My left rear's pretty hot. Especially going through Senna.
I'm on 94. I don't know.
Maybe the temperature will get back under control in a little bit. Right, no, my right rear, sorry. I'm stupid. I forgot my lefts and rights. You know how it is.
No.
I get it, teacher.
Yep.
I got 95.
I don't think I ever get left and right mixed up with them.
Okay, Mr. Perfect.
And it's just like a Nate.
Tell him.
VTEC's in. What's he gonna do?
What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna go mediums.
Boring.
I mean,
What should he do then? Hards?
Pit box is
Yes.
full. Stay out on track. Stay out.
I'm still behind Sharia, you know.
I'm sorry.
Nah, not your fault.
I mean, it literally is, but
There's no team orders at Carlin.
the team orders survive.
Yep.
This season's shot, man. Our team principal
Is
has
it
been on
now?
vacation 2 weeks.
Hmm.
Went ahead and took off.
No time
We don't even bring the
concerns at
computers to
moment,
the
just
races
focus on the
anymore.
driving.
It's just like, nah, man, we're gonna go ahead and take them back to factory. We don't need them. Breaking boys down.
Saving money.
Instead of a chef to cook us meals, they just give us a lunch.
Almost better.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
There's nothing like Lunchable ham and crackers.
Well, you
Our
see,
lunch here is an energy and a cigarette. More you don't get, unfortunately. We are on the bare minimum here, at far.
Fucking, you get a sugar-free Red Bull and a cigarette. Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger. Have a good day at kindergarten, son. Get a lucky strike. and a
A-Dub's gonna go
fucking
for the
energy drink.
undercut of dreams.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job.
I don't know if you noticed, but the F2 guy is holding that little red
Red.
and green thing where you can't even see it. He like is pointing it ahead.
Pit strategy complete.
Nah.
See these tyres through to the end now.
No, no, no! Stupid grass.
We're a month into school, about a month and a half, and a kid came up to me and was like talking about his next class, and I asked him who he had for the next class, and he couldn't tell me the name of the teacher that he had.
Okay. He's like, but I like
Brother-
him. He's not you.
I mean,
Brother's been
I
in
mean,
there
that's fair.
for a month and a half, and he doesn't know their name.
Maybe he
Do
got
you
stage
need to?
fright.
I mean, you don't
Maybe he
need
knows
to,
it,
I
he just like couldn't
guess.
take under pressure.
they're just a teacher, bro.
Wow, that
You're
hurts
Mr.
my.
You can just
Hamilton.
call her Miss or Sir. What's the problem?
Actually, no. These kids just don't address you. They just like raise your hand and just say like,
Teach.
I need help. They also don't like put subjects in their emails, which like I know shouldn't bother me that much, but it's kind of I don't like it.
Yeah, you should just
They d-
not answer on those emails.
They don't know how to write
Okay, we do.
emails.
You guys don't have those lessons?
I mean, I'm sure that they have been taught at some point how to do all of these things.
No.
They probably just didn't
Probably
pay
not.
attention.
Probably not.
I don't know.
I didn't have no fucking here's how to send an email course.
Yeah, but you're also a dinosaur. And it's not a course, it's just one
Le
lesson.
speeding en le pittelenen. Le speeding en le pittelenen. Hey Nicky, hold him up, hold him up, hold him up, hold him up.
Okay.
Just absolutely park it somewhere.
Who am I holding up?
Both of these guys are behind you.
Okay, well, I need to survive this straight and then I can be slow. But I don't know if I'm going to survive this straight.
Oh.
Oh my god, Race Day's got so much more grip than me right now. Oh, he bumped me!
Defend like a lion, V2.
Well,
What the fuck?
I tried. I did what I could.
Yeah, that's okay, Nicky. You did your best, and more you can do. Thank you.
Race Day
What
just
he's
kind of
trying
like...
to say is he already fucked up and it ain't gonna matter no more.
Race Day just kind of shoved me aside anyway.
You know, you don't have to. That was trusted information, sure.
Was it trusted
You
to who? If you trusted it to me,
you
that
swore
was a
in-
mistake.
You swore into the entire party.
Don't be like that, man.
I'm just gonna drive until the tires pop, I think. It's not like it matters.
It doesn't. We're champs, baby.
Exactly.
It's just a
It's not like-
formality.
None of my championship points matter any.
Shall I
Oh,
dive him up the inside here? Like a. Okay. No.
Caution,
The
caution.
tires don't like it.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking.
Hello.
Yellow flags.
Hello. Now I have wing damage.
Hold up Sharia if you're at it. Anyway, just for the funny.
Yeah, I got you. When did you pitch Sharia?
That's proprietary information.
Okay.
Like 3
Driver
laps
behind.
ago or something like that.
Good job, Nikki.
I tried. I have no tires at all. It's so bad. They're like 62, 65, 64. Like, look at how much distance you pulled in one corner.
Ray on softs.
Oh my god, the car
You got
didn't
a five,
turn.
though.
Okay, I'm gonna pit, otherwise I'll probably just crash.
Did we get a safety car this entire year in F2?
Yeah, I think. Maybe.
I think at the beginning we got a couple, but
That's
I know we got one at
for a
Australia
while.
because Spaceman didn't pit.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember that
that's right.
very well.
God, that was a season. That's been a while. It
That was
feels
the
like
first round.
Forever ago.
Yeah, that was the first
Because
round.
it was
Yeah, that feels
forever
like
ago.
Forever ago.
And everyone was
And
bitching
he
about
cried
that.
and immediately quit.
Yeah, everyone was
That's
bitching
just
about how
nice,
many accidents there were. Right, because
Yeah, and Nicky was like, Robin is racing!
That sounds like him.
No Jug was like bitching about everything.
Yeah. Well, that was normal though.
Yeah, it's still normal.
I
hope no one-
He's high.
I hope no one needed the.
Yeah, but he was bitching, but being bad as well.
Yes.
That was new.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
mad.
He was bitching for a
he
reason.
Couldn't drive the cars. Yeah.
I hope no one needed the pit board sign because that's gone.
No!
I think you should
God
be able
damn
to
it,
get
Nikki.
all these signs.
Well, it was in my way, and it was mostly because I was trying to slow down. And
If they didn't want you to hit them, they wouldn't make them out of polystyrene.
That's a good point. Okay, I need a safety car. Anybody want to do that for me?
I can brake check Ray Ray.
Yeah, that works.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Nikki, you can just stop on track.
Yeah, just
You
do
can
it,
get
Jen.
it, okay.
I'm not a Janet.
And then argue that you shouldn't be banned for it, and see
Yeah.
and see what everybody says.
The reason that Jin got banned is because I specifically bitched
Yeah, I
about
know.
it.
Yeah, you pushed for it. So it'd be really funny if you did this and then like, no, I don't think I should.
I've changed my mind.
Yeah, that was different because that wasn't me.
It's like, why shouldn't I get banned? Well, first of all, I'm not British.
Yeah. Well, first of all, that was an entirely different situation. Entirely different track, entirely different game, even.
And it hurt me, I lost
And
a
that
podium
hurt
because
me.
of it.
I was
That
the
wasn't
victim.
good.
You know.
But in this case, no one's the victim except for probably Ray Ray and Callie Rob.
Yeah.
But it's F2, so no one cares.
Whoa.
Well, that's as far as Pork
That's
is
the
concerned,
argument we're gonna use. Yeah.
As far as
That's how
Pork
we
is
get away
concerned,
with it.
he doesn't care. We exist in a vacuum in F2. We're not really here.
I mean, tell that to Jackson Altman.
Oh yeah, he did get banned for this, but that was pretty egregious though.
I forgot what he did.
He purposely drove into Val and got them both disqualified because Val spun him out.
Oh, well, if Val spun me out, I would probably do the same.
No, not like he did. You wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything. Remember that time in an F2 race at Baku? I was racing with Jin, and then he didn't leave me space, and then we both crashed, and then as we were recovering from the accident, he decided to pull a Sebastian Vettel and just turn in on me. We were going in a straight line, and he just decided to run into the side of me, like exactly like what Vettel did to Hamilton at Baku that one time. That was funny.
Mm-hmm. What did you say? Why?
I don't know. I can't remember. There's a clip of it on. There's a clip of it. I probably bitched, but that was also mostly because I I'm not gonna say didn't like Jin. I'm gonna say don't like Jin.
Yeah, you should say Jin is a bit. Yeah.
He's a wild
Even now, I've communicated with him more in recent times because of iRacing, but
He's still
his
pretty.
his temperament hasn't changed.
Yeah, no, not really. He's really cool until he's not, and when he's not, he's really not.
Yeah, he's fine until he makes a mistake and then he loses his goddamn
Oh my
mind.
god, yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna
And
quit
it's-
this 12-hour race unless you come down here and take over for me."
And it's never his. It's never his fault. It's never his fault, and that's the problem. He can't take accountability for shit. It drives me crazy when like every time that he's like talking about like getting into accidents in his races, it's like, dude, there is a pattern here, and you're always involved. That's the pattern.
But when he's not doing that, he's a really cool dude.
Yeah,
Honestly.
he's all right.
I like him a lot. I like racing with him and shit like that. But yeah, if he makes a mistake, oh my god.
Now, if there's anyone that I could choose to race with more that isn't in weird shit, it would be Tim. I love
Yeah,
Tim to
I like
death.
Tim. Yeah, I
He's
like
so wholesome.
Tim. Yeah.
And like you can just give him the car in iRacing, and like you're gonna get it back in one piece with like 2 X's. It's gonna be awesome. Like,
I also like driving with VTech because I can depend on VTech to pull his own weight.
well, I said outside of
No
weird
matter
shit. You know,
Oh, outside of weird shit, I like Edgar and I like Ryan a lot too.
Smith Pell is also fun. I like
Yeah,
talking
Smith
to
feels
Smith.
good. Yeah. The GSR guys I like a lot, honestly. I like Edgar and I like Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan's fun. Did you hear about what happened to him and Smith in their split? They were in some sort of accident, right? And they had like 15 minutes repairs
Oh,
or
Vita,
something
come on,
like that.
man.
And
You're a bitch for that, for sure.
and
Back 'em up, VTech!
Ryan was in the pit lane and he was sitting in the car and he didn't turn the car off. So it overheated and the engine exploded.
No! You were kidding me.
No, he's just sitting there and he's like, "What the hell? It just jumped from 20 minutes of repairs to 40. What happened?"
Oh my gosh. Mine
Bacon
shuts
and I were
itself
like-
off automatically.
If you leave the car, it shuts off. He didn't leave the car. He just sat there and
Oh
so
my, I didn't even know that was a thing that could happen.
yeah, it can happen. If you have like longer than 10 minutes of repairs, you should always honestly, if you have longer than like 2 minutes of repairs, you should shut the car off. Because you save fuel doing that too.
Right.
But if you aren't thinking about it, or you didn't know, like Ryan just didn't know, neither did
That's a
Smith.
very hard way to learn that lesson.
Yeah,
They'll
Yep,
never
that's-
forget it.
yeah, that's how you learn it.
I gotta bind something to shut my car off. I don't even have a button bound for that.
By default, it's just I for ignition.
Well, yeah, I can't see that in a headset.
Oh, yeah, you should have something probably, or if you park it, you can always just
Did you
take
watch
heads
any
off
of
or
the race, Lansing?
What?
The 12-hour that we did over the weekend? Or
From
10-hour?
no.
Oh. You should go back
I
and watch
haven't. How'd
some
it go?
on my channel. It didn't go well, but you can see what it's like driving in VR on iRacing.
on our side, with me and Bacon, we finished in third, which is the best result that either of us have ever had in a special
That's good.
event.
That's good.
But we are both pissed because we both drove pretty bad. I drove one of the worst races I've ever driven. He didn't drive very well either. And so we're both pissed because we both think that we could have won that split if we would have just driven like okay.
So
But
me
it is what it is.
and VTech and Dace all drove pretty well. We just got caught up in shit that like wasn't even our fault. Like Dace got hit in the ass like twice in the first, I don't know, like his first stint, and that was like 15 minutes of repairs in total. And
Yeah.
then me and VTech each had something happen to us pretty early on.
We
And so
did.
we went from P5 to P10. Solid
Okay, we've
performance.
been given a time penalty.
We did 3 drive-through penalties for incident points.
Let's get it done.
We had 2. We had like
Um,
70 something penalty incidents or something like
I
that.
think we ended up with 95,
Oof.
94, something like that.
Yeah. I know I lost
just
SR.
A vast majority of them are track limits. Neither of us lost SR, but we did not gain as much as we were hoping to.
The car behind's gaining on you by 5/10 a lap.
Yeah, I don't know. We, like, for the amount of, like, shit that happened to us, we only, like, at a total, we probably had less than 2 minutes of repairs the entire race.
That's amazing.
Which is amazing, right?
So-
but I spun, like, 3 times.
I need to tell you the stupidest
Hit a lot of
shit that
off
happened.
tracks.
Oh my god. So, Dace gets this is the first event Dace has ever done, right? So he doesn't know a lot of shit about like how bad it gets. And he got his
Yeah.
first bit of damage
Okay.
when they ran into his rear and knocked his rear wing off. He goes into pit and the repair time is 30 seconds. And I'm so fucking hyped. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm so excited.
That's
Dace,
nothing.
Dace hears me say, let's fucking go, and he leaves with only 8 seconds left in that repair. And then he's complaining, but he didn't tell me that's what he did. He left, and then he was complaining about how the car was hard to drive. And then, I don't even know how it came up, but he somehow mentioned that he didn't let them finish repairing it, and he got confused when I said, let's fucking go. And so I had to make him pit again and just not take tires or fuel and let them finish that 8-second repair job.
What a goof.
VTech, do you remember that?
That's what the job is doing the shit.
That is
And
a
then
Dace moment.
he got hit exactly like that again, and it was a 12-minute repair job or 18 or something. In the same place too, same place.
We're already talking about Daytona
The
now.
fuck? Did I A that one?
No.
No.
It's 8
I
up
think that's
Mexican.
race day, isn't it?
What?
You won, no?
It's 8 up Mexican.
No,
What?
he won the sprint.
I
He
didn't
won
win
this
this race.
race.
This race day is wow. That's
Huh?
real-
This
You're
is-
lost? Oh, it's
Bruh,
stripping.
right?
Oh, it's stripping.
Race day, like, so I passed race day, right?
Mhm.
And he sent it so bad that I had to turn out of the corner so he didn't spear me into the green stuff on the Astro
Yeah, he
thing.
didn't
Mhm.
finish actually.
I finished second.
He was second.
Second,
Yeah,
but-
Aiden. By
I-
race day, but he's
I
lost on the
won whole
thing.
race.
I'll have to make a note of that for Hotspot because he doesn't watch.
Yeah,
those.
but the gap is correct. You can see the gap.
Well, I finished
It's
three.
just weird he's on the
three-
bottom.
Oh yeah, that's
finished-
actually really fucking helpful. Cool.
I finished 3/10 behind him.
Yeah, I
But
see
yeah,
that.
because
The gap is
oh,
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, bruh. So every time I would go to pass him, he would just run me off the track. And then when I did pass him, he sent it in turn one in such a way that I had to turn out of the corner so he didn't take us both out of the race.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I hope you proud of himself, bro. It's whatever.
he ain't coming back next season anyway, so
I hope you proud of himself.
maybe he just like he had to end the season on a
Bruh,
positive.
and then you see how he took me out on the opening lap. He just
On the formation
You want-
lap, yeah.
Yeah, bro wanted any advantage he could get. Like, that is insane. I hope
That's
he
some
proud of him.
Jacko. That's some Jacko shit right there.
And he talking about the GG man, great fight. Man,
Auntie, what did I do
don't
to you?
talk-
Hello?
What's
I
up,
don't
Reset?
worry- I don't know if I'd worry about it. He like only mentioned it once.
He's still here?
Yeah, he's still here.
No, I didn't do nothing wrong.
Who's still here?
I don't think he did either. Hey, Lansy, did you see that thing I tagged you in general?
Y'all race with him in D1?
Was the race day? Yeah, he's not that bad in D1.
What is this?
Bruh.
You know where the fault lies? In the word videos. That made it weird.
Did it?
For you.
Homemade stuff.
Hmm. But I wanted videos though. I mean,
Would you want videos now?
How would you approach that?
Approach what?
This Google search, looking for Hamas videos from X.
Where?
Scroll up in general. I tagged Lansy in it. It's It's at like 7:30 ish, or 6:30.
X.
Are you serious right now?
That's so dumb.
I love your
So
laugh.
dumb. That's so fucking stupid, man. Are we serious?
He's giggling right now.
Ugh.
I love it. It's such a wholesome little laugh he's got. I like it.
Ugh.
Ooh-wee.
We're buying an F4 car?
Oh, yeah. Want him on a shirt, a T-shirt, if you will.
Head top. What if? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anymore. You know what? I don't know.
Same dude that came and asked me, so how you so fast to F2? Same dude. That's crazy. Anyway,
How are you so fast at F2?
and then he asked me, so he a fan. That's label him, man.
He a fan.
No.
You're a groupie.
Alright, boys. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs and take my I'm so old I'm gonna goddamn die pills, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
All right, brother.
Y'all have a real one.